I also want to join in by saying the president must be called to order. And quite rightly, as stated by Senator Godfrey Osotsi, the grounds of impeachment normally include gross violation of the law and violation of the Constitution. The Constitution on leadership and integrity requires that state officers, which include the president, must conduct themselves in a manner that brings honor to the nation and dignity to the office that state officer occupies. In the articles that relate to the freedom of expression, our Constitution frowns on acts of hate speech, and a lot of what the president talked about, the verbal diarrhea on his part, I think can be described as hate speech. And the Constitution also frowns on incitement and vilification of others. And this applies to him particularly because Article 131 of the Constitution requires of him to promote constitutional values and principles, and that he should bring about unity in the country. So those utterances on his part, and we have not taken an oath like the president. Gachaga has not taken an oath, but the president has taken an oath to defend and protect the Constitution. So his utterances constitute an abomination. And if we were in a society where the leadership, particularly in the assemblies, including the parliament, I agree with Godfrey Osotsi that the only way the president can be called to order is by impeachment or a sanction by way of a resolution in Parliament. And we have precedent for those kind of infractions of the law. So he must be called to order. The president cannot climb from the high office which he occupies and come down to have violent exchanges, verbal exchanges, which do not bring honor to the Republic of Kenya. And I think all the presidents we've had have had their low times in terms of what they said, but I think this yesterday, some of the utterances, if you have great statesmen like
just like Prophet Muhammad advises us, when he tied 2 stones in his stomach, he advised that leaders should sacrifice just the way he sacrificed. And that is why we are here today, to sacrifice for our people, to work for our people as their servants. I want to talk about what's currently happening, especially yesterday, the conduct and becoming of our leaders, leaders who are at the apex of leadership in this country. What example are they trying to show those who are coming after them? Must leadership just be full of goonism, violence, insults? As young leaders, we want to condemn the conduct and becoming of the leaders, especially at the presidency level. We don't expect the President of the Republic of Kenya to behave in a way that he behaved yesterday. The moment you get annoyed as a president, what decisions will you make? And those decisions, your guess is as good as mine, that it can lead to chaos. And therefore you must conduct yourself in a manner that is protecting the image of that office, because it is no longer you as an individual, but it is the office that you hold. That is all that I can say as of today. Thank you.
Is here today. And finally, I also want to pick up on what Honorable Babu said. regarding the conduct of our leaders. I want to remind President William Ruto that he took the oath to uphold the Constitution of Kenya. And some of the utterances that he has made for the past few days do not portray a leader who is supposed to be the president of Kenya. In fact, I want to remind President William Ruto that his utterances actually border on misconduct, which is a ground for impeachment of the president of Kenya. We want a president that will unite this country, a president that respects the Constitution, and a president that respects alternative opinion, so that we can have a strong country. Thank you very much.
Saizi wanalia ati nimesema sijui wamekaa namna gani, ati sijui wamekaa namna gani. Si wao ndio walianzisha? Mimi niliwaeleza twendeni kwa sera, wakasema hawana sera. Nikawaambia twendeni kwa agenda, wakasema hawana agenda. Nikawaambia twendeni kwa mpango, wakasema mpango yao ni William Ruto. Sasa nitakutana na wao. Na niko tayari, nitawanyorosha hawa. And that I am not apologetic about. Sijui kama tunaelewana. Si wao wenyewe walisema they want personality politics. Si wao ndio wameleta hiyo siasa.